Bet you're wondering how all this started. Well, Horse Pal, let me fill you in.
This is Perfect Harvest MLP Studios. Hello, every pony, and welcome to the show. Perfect Harvest here. Hope you're well. So, I know I'm a bit late to the show at the minute, but I've been waiting for this moment to talk to you about So this came out about 2 months ago, I think. Obviously made to promote toys like My Little Pony. It is clearly a rip-off of My Little Pony. I'm not exactly sure what generation it's ripping off, because it's got G4 character personalities, but with G3 storylines, G2-esque body designs depicted in a G5 tell your tale art style. I watched it, and obviously the stories aren't really much, but I get quite a few chuckles out of each episode, and I do like it. It's fun, it's harmless enough, and the characters are really good as well. I'm still not really sure who my favourite is. Probably Coco or Candy. Quite like Finley as well, she's a bit ditzy. It's just like a 5-minute webisode every week, made by Jakks Pacific, who do a lot of Disney toys, but they've made this line specifically to tie in with the show.
Saddle up and ride into the world of wild manes.
And as soon as I saw that there were toys released, I couldn't resist seeing what they're like. So the only place I could find them was on Amazon, but not on the Amazon app for some reason. They're not on there. It's one of those instances again where if you search it on Google, it'll take you to the Amazon website. You'll find them on there, but not on the app. It boggles the mind, really. It has just arrived. I pre-ordered this over 3 months ago. And the first thing that I thought when I got home today and saw the package was this. Oh god, that's a lot bigger than I thought. This is at least the size of the box of the G5 Singing Star Pit Petals.
We'll get out of the bag so that she can breathe, and we can get a better look at her. I've been dying to see what she's like, because I thought, yes, there's about 4 main characters and several side characters really, but
I couldn't not start off with obviously the main character. This is Coco. So yeah, welcome to the age of wild manes. It's weird because on Jakks Pacific's website they have several different categories. They have the core horses, which you would have thought would be the 4 main characters, but it's actually the side characters. And the only way at the minute you can get the main characters are with the carts. So it's actually quite a nice little accessory. And then you had one big playset, which was Perla's Spa cart, I'm not sure, but yeah, anyway, let's have a look at the box. So at the top it's got like almost a shop awning design, and it says posable horse and 17 pieces. So I wonder how posable she is. Probably just posable at the neck. Then obviously you've got the window where you've got some little accessories at the back and some details, and there is there's, I almost forgot her name then. Stupid. There's Coco herself, and she's got quite a lot of adornment on her. There is the Wild Manes logo, and obviously we saw the 3D render of Coco there. Coco's Bakery Cafe. You got all the warnings at the bottom. You got that same 3D render, and there's a QR code that says scan to visit wildmanes.com, and there is the QR code if you want to go and visit it. Virtually nothing apart from the Wild Manes logo and Coco's Bakery Cafe. And then on the back we have that same 3D render with a picture with Coco. They don't really have cutie marks, I don't think, or what we would class in the Brony fandom as cutie marks. And it looks like here on the side we've got a little bit of a blurb about Coco herself. The baker and barista stirring up fun at Coco's Bakery Cafe. Colour streak blue, representing loyalty and dedication to friends. Oh god, it's Rainbow Dash in disguise. Always ready to serve up delicious hot cocos and tasty baked treats. Coco is the friend every girl needs An incredible listener and storyteller who is willing to do anything to make the world a little sweeter. Oh, well, that's nice. But guys, you know, I know you're trying to reach the target audience, but the friend every girl needs. What about guys? Anyway, enough waffling. I think we should free her, don't you? I'm going to have to cut the camera again. I'm not good at unboxing things on camera, am I? Guys, what do we have here? Let's have a look at the cart first, because I want to save the best for last. It's really, really nice, isn't it? It's got her little bakery logo up at the top, and again it's got those awnings which are similar to the pattern on the top of the box, and I've actually just noticed it's actually rippled like it's fabric, and it's slightly pearlescent as well, but that rippling makes that so realistic. It's really, really nice detail actually. And this bit at the back is actually a little piece of cardboard, so there you can see she's got her little cappuccino or coffee machine, and then you've got all these little patterns down here with cakes and hearts, and is that a glass of wine? God, Coco, I didn't know you were an alcoholic as well. And you've got little cappuccinos and that, and lots of stars. On the end there is this little bit which folds up to act as a counter. It's only on that end. The back is hollow, which is a bit of a cheapskate. Also, that's the back of the scene on the front, but I'm not sure why it's white. Is it for you to colour in? I'm not sure. I've just realised as well there's also, I think I've just broken it. Okay, it was just the leg that popped off, but luckily it just clips it back in. Also, I realised why it's hollow at the back. It's hollow at the front as well, and there's this piece of card on the bottom as well, which actually you can slot in on either side, so it doesn't matter which way it goes, which actually, that's a really, really nice feature. I know it's a bit of a cop-out with the cardboard and that, but still, you know, that adds for real play function, I think. And of course it's got the little handles at the front which link up to Coco, and here she is. There she's got like a little harness around her neck which you can unplug. I probably will do that in a second. And there she is. She's got really nice like light blue eyes, and she's sort of like a hazel brown colour, and she's got blue streaks in her hair. Looks really nice quality. Her hair is cut and sort of styled to how it is in the show, and she's got like this little, I'm not sure what to call it, headscarf on, but I'm not really sure how it comes off. Actually it's elastic, so there we go, I've finally got it off. And yeah, her hair is tied up with elastic bands, but it's done in braids, which looks really, really nice. I'm not going to take it out of the elastic bands, because knowing Hasbro's quality, I know this isn't a Hasbro product, but from experience I think we can all tell what that's going to be like. She is posable at the head, so she can look left to right. Obviously she can't tilt, well actually yeah she can. Her head is on a ball joint, so she can look up, look down slightly, sort of tilt her head a little bit depending on which way she's looking. But yeah, and then here is her little harness. It's got two little bolts on the front and on the sides, and that's where the cart hooks up to. She's got like, is that supposed to be an apron, I think, and it is real fabric and it velcros on. Really, really nice quality, little purple, and oh god, it's even got little pockets as well. That's a really, really nice design. It almost looks like a denim design on that side. And here she is, au naturel, naked. Better put some clothes on, love. And her tail is also braided. It's really, really nice quality hair. Like I say, I'm not going to attempt to put it out. As you can see, I'm probably ignoring the elephant in the room, which is that all four legs are posable. So she can be posed at the front and back legs. Unfortunately though, because of the way that her legs are positioned, and this is what she was like in the box, she is not bent up, then yeah, you can't have her stood like that, because actually no, I'll tell a lie, you can. Her back two legs are posable on single pivots, as is her front right leg. Her front left leg, however, is posable at the shoulder, elbow and wrist, or ankle, or whatever it is. And there is the detail on her hoof. It's got like a little swirl. But yeah, I've never ever seen that before, so I think that adds a lot more play value to it. Welcome to the family, Coco. And now that I've got you out of the way, oi, sorry love. And now that we've got everything out of the way, I've got the accessories to hand. In her cart, there was this little, almost like afternoon tea display stand. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be at the top. A peg with a bow around it, and there's nice little frills around the tops. And stuck onto it, you can't take these off, but that doesn't matter. It's got two little cupcakes or pies or whatever they are. There is space at the front and back to put something either side. That'll probably fit down there nicely, actually. Yeah. Oh god, sorry Coco. We also have a plate with a croissant on it. Again, that is moulded onto the plate, so you can't take it off, but that looks really good. I'm going to put that up there. And we also have a pair of tongs for the baked treats, so I'm going to put that on the plate with the croissant. We have a couple of drinks cups. We have one here that's an open flask with a handle. How a horse is going to hold that, because the handle's not big enough for her hoof to go through. I'm overthinking wild manes, aren't I? And that probably won't be the last time. It's got the Wild Manes logo on the front, so I'm going to put that up there. And then we also have a sort of smoothie sippy cup. That's a really nice design, more your sort of bog standard traditional smoothie. And, oh god, it's actually got a little plastic dome and you can see the whipped cream inside. That's a really, really nice thing. That nicely made, it's solid. And then you've got your more traditional coffee flask that you get from like Costa or wherever it is. I don't know what that is on the front. And it's even got the little hole where you sip it out of. That's a nice little thing as well. So I'll pop that. Oh, I am sorry, Coco. We've not known each other for very long, and I keep knocking you over. There we go. Stand well out of the way. And then we have a couple of other little accessories as well. A Wild Manes brush. It's got a horseshoe pattern on the back with that same bow that's on the little sweet stand. And yeah, pretty standard comb. Feels solid. Then we have a hair clip in the shape of, I'm not sure what that's in the shape of, but it's a pink hair clip. Feels pretty solid actually, probably more solid than a lot of Hasbro G4 and G5 hair clips. Then we've got these things, well they're clearly little horseshoes, but they've got pegs on them. I'm gonna have to see if these hang off here anywhere. And then the final accessory that I could see in the box was quite interesting, is this little guy. Probably looks more like a cow than a horse, but obviously it's supposed to be a horse. Little plushie, I suppose. He's got little hearts for his nostrils. I don't recall seeing him in Wild Manes so far. Maybe there'll be an episode where Coco wants to show off her plush toys or whatever. But yeah, he's really, really sweet. It's solid plastic, not posable or anything. Anyway, I'll get everything set up again and we'll just have one final look at it. And so, here is Coco with her cart and everything that we had in the set. And just for size comparison, I know we sort of got an idea of the size of the box, but here is Coco next to Perfect Harvest. In real life, I'm 6'3", 6'4", so I tend to tower above everybody else. But not often is it that I'm dwarfed. Yeah, and I've always kind of wanted a taller woman in my life, so yeah, we'll see how things go. So, thank you very much for watching this very interesting toy review, and hopefully I will be able to bring you more Wild Manes toy reviews in the future, because I'm really enjoying the series and this is brilliant quality. She's amazing. Yeah, love her. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did like it and you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment if you fancy, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in one of my other guises in the next video, whenever that will be. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.
And you'll open up your window and you'll suddenly find that a peanut has knocked on your door. It doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. If you understand this, then you're mad. It doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. And the singing is also quite bad.